What's going on, savvy bloggers? Kellen here from the Savvy Couple. So in our group recently, our private Facebook group, Blogging with Purpose, we've had a bunch of people talking about struggling with Pinterest, not really knowing how to gain traction. I want to put together a quick training video, quick tips and tricks, some quick wins that you can do with your profile to make sure that you are being seen and that you are pointed in the right direction so that you can start getting that traffic that you want. First thing that everyone should have is a nice and easy to read title. So the Savvy Couple, we're a personal finance and lifestyle blog. So you can also put in some keywords into your title. So personal finance and lifestyle. Those are two keywords that we want to make sure people are finding us with. And it kind of just describes what our blog's all about. And then we have our nice description here that we took right from our website, but it has some keywords in it, such as personal finance. And we talk about how we're a popular personal finance blog. Organize your finances, control your life, and find your freedom. Very important to have these descriptions. So I'm going to hop right into a couple of boards here and show you what they should look like. So we take our boards basically straight from our blog. They're categories. So we have our best of board. Everyone should have that. That should be your number one in the top left here so that people can go and see your best of content. And then we have making money ideas, money saving tips, money management, blogging for money. So these are 4 categories that we hit heavily on our blog. And then the rest is kind of our lifestyle stuff, home hacks, cleaning and organizing, lots of recipes, relationship stuff, weight loss tips, all that lifestyle stuff. But if you're looking at our profile, you're going to notice that all of our boards have a nice cover photo. You definitely want to have a nice cover photo, and hopefully you can find something that has no text on it. So it's been proven that if you just have a nice cover photo with no text, people are going to enjoy it, and it's going to be more aesthetically pleasing, especially these recipe ones. So yeah, we try to keep them nice and clean and just have nice pictures that kind of represent what the board is about. And you'll also notice we don't get fancy with our titles. Money saving tips. That's what people are looking for. That's a keyword, and that's one that we're going after. So we don't say frugal money saving tips that you will enjoy. It's just money saving tips. Let's get into our best of board here. So as you can see, we have 283 pins, and we have a nice description here. We talk about saving money, making money, family favorite recipes, frugal living. So a lot of keywords in here. And we kind of just sporadically pin to this, what we always do. And you'll notice that we have multiple pins that look very similar, but we're just testing different variations of it. And it's okay to do that. If you have a pin that's hot, which you can find in Pin Inspector, you can keep pinning it to the boards that are getting you repins and click-throughs. There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of like that marketing campaign. You want to keep it going, keep it moving forward. So as long as you're not being spammy, you can see that these are kind of spread out, so they're not right next to each other. So if someone comes to this, they're not going to be overwhelmed with that one pin. It is on here quite a bit because it has been a hot pin for us. But as you scroll down further, you're going to just continue to see all the different types of pins we have. Let's go into clean and organized. Again, we have a nice description with some keywords, clean, organizing hacks, help you save time and money, organizing home, and again, kind of sporadic. And you can tell that we do have some that are similar. That's perfectly fine to do. You just want to make sure that they're always getting engagement and not be spammy. So you don't want to be pinning the same pin 6 times in a row and they're all stacked up against each other. If they're spread out, no problem. Again, family favorite recipes. And we have cheap, yummy family favorite recipes the whole family will love. And again, just sporadic. They're all kind of sorted, and you can see that there's a bunch of different varieties here. And I just noticed this pin had a lot of views. Wow. So that's one that, this is me being ADHD. I would click into this and make sure that I reschedule it. So let's go into analytics. So the quick wins that we've talked about already. Nice, good profile title, description. All the board covers should be nice, good looking board covers, pictures, and a nice description with some keywords throughout. Those are very important. You need to have descriptions on all your boards, all your pins, and make sure that you're hitting those keywords. So what I like to do inside of Pinterest Analytics is come over to this More activity from the website. go ahead and click on clicks and show more. So this is going to show us over the last 30 days which pins are getting the most clicks. So this Dave Ramsey money saving tips, it went viral. We threw a bunch of ads at them and it just kept going on Pinterest, which is really nice. But you can see that you can click through. So weight loss smoothies, laundry tips, crock pot, and you're going to notice a trend here. Lifestyle articles do amazing on Pinterest. And you'll also notice they're all listicles. So look at all these. All listicles. Listicles, lifestyle, recipe, hacks, quick and easy to read stuff that people want on Pinterest. If you're trying to get, so this is kind of an outlier. Normally our personal finance articles, they do well on Pinterest, but nowhere near as well as the recipe and lifestyle articles. And that side of our blog. So it's nice to get the personal finance ones going viral on Pinterest. But you'll notice, again, it's a listicle. It's that quick, easy to read social type of article. And you can kind of just scroll through and you can see all the pins that are doing really well for you. And I just noticed this one that we saw on the other one. It might not be the exact same pin, but it is similar. And it is the pin. So something like this, I'm going to go ahead and schedule. I definitely wanted to show you guys how to use these board lists to save you tons of time. So if you don't have time and you're crunched on time like all of us bloggers are, you got to use your board lists. So food, I can click that and it's going to go to our best 8 food boards and I can literally just click schedule. So let's hop over into Tailwind. We're in board lists or board insights now. So I click off secret boards, I put in group boards and regular boards, and I like to do the last 30 days to give you a bigger sample size. So now I'm going to click the virality score and you'll see a lot of these are very good boards. This is a disclaimer. We spent at least 40 hours of our time getting onto group boards. And that meant doing outreach. That meant making friends and networking with the group board owners. That meant doing favors for the group board owners, like sharing on social media. That meant applying to group boards multiple times, like every 3 months until they finally accepted us. You got to grind and you got to get on these group boards if you want your profile to be seen. These group boards are still killer, and you'll see. So this best slow cooker recipe, 743 pins have been added in the last 30 days and over almost 10,000 repins. So absolutely incredible. So for each pin that's being pinned, over 10 times it's getting repinned. So go through these once a month and make sure you go to the bottom. So there's cheap meals to make. It has 217 pins and 258 repins. So it does have a positive virality score. This is the lifetime instead of the last 30 days. This is not so much as important as the last 30 days. So this number is positive. So that's something that I definitely want to be pinning to. Big Frugal Meals, 7,000 pins and only 2,400 repins. That's one do not pin to. Your pins are just going to get buried by everyone else pinning to it, and Pinterest is just not going to see you getting engagement and click-throughs on your pins, and it's just going to hurt your overall profile. So once a month, go through this and clean out which ones are good and bad and performing well. What I like to do is if a board is performing terrible for 3 months in a row, I'll keep an eye on it and I'll leave it. If it's not performing and it doesn't seem like it's going to ever perform well, I totally leave them. So now we're going to go into board lists. So you went in and you found which boards are doing really well for you. Now you're going to make board lists for each category of boards. You'll notice for Save Money, I have, I think, 13 boards that I can pin to within a matter of seconds. And the whole point of your Pinterest profile, you want to be pinning your own stuff. But if you're just getting started and you don't have that much content, you should probably be pinning 80% of other people's stuff and 20% of your own. Because if you don't have the content, you're going to be looking spammy. We kind of do like a 50-50, maybe even less than that. Maybe it's like a 40-60 of our own content versus others. The whole point of your profile is to be that resource, that content resource for your avatar. So whoever your readers are in your avatar, you need to have your board set up that's solving their problems and their needs, and also being a resource of other people's great content. So I'm going to show you how to schedule content for, we have 1,300 pins scheduled over the next, I think 2 or 3 months. We won't even have to touch Tailwind, and it's super fast. I do this maybe once a month. So I'm going to go into my tribes here and you'll see which tribes we're in. All right, so my results. So pins submitted, reshares received, virality. I'm not sure why the virality score looks off, but I kind of look at these, and if something's not looking right, they all look good. I kind of come into here once in a while and make sure that the boards or the tribes that I'm in are actually performing well. You can look here, so 7 repins. So come into here, make sure that your tribes are still performing well for you. So in each tribe, I start from the top, so money management masterminds, and I'm going to come through. So how to start investing in dividend stocks. That's more of a, it doesn't really fit our avatar, I don't think. We have beginner investors. So although it's been shared over 1,200 times, and it does take Pinterest, Facebook, and Google Plus, I'm not going to pin that. But I am looking for good looking pins that I know my avatar is going to enjoy and find valuable, and they've also been proven on social media to be valuable. So money resolutions that will change your life. I like that one. I am going to put it into save money, and I just scheduled 13 pins. Work from home jobs, over 150. Lots of our readers love work from home jobs. So I got make money here, and I just scheduled the 4 more. Things to stop buying that will save you hundreds a month. Save money. That's definitely something that our readers would like. Schedule. So another 13 boards. So already I've scheduled probably 40 pins, and we're going to just keep continuing. And I like to make sure that, so this one only has 37, but it looks great and other people are pinning it. So I'm going to schedule it. Remember, you're always trying to serve your avatar. So these are only articles that I know our avatar is going to enjoy reading and find valuable. If you're not pinning stuff that's going to relate to your avatar and hit home with your avatar, you're wasting your time. You want to make sure you're always serving your avatar. 10 mistakes to avoid if you want to pay off debt. Again, it's a save money and also a money management. So I know my board like the back of my hand. Love this pin. Looks great. So frugal, that goes under the save money as well. Save. Living paycheck to paycheck, that's one that we could do. Money tips you need to save money fast. And obviously this tribe is all about personal finance, so that's great. 10 ways to save for vacations. All right, that's good enough for this tribe. So if you have been watching and paying attention, I've probably scheduled 200 pins already, which I think we only pin about 20 a day, 25, 20, depending on what the schedule's like. So I just pinned out 20 days worth of content that our avatar is going to enjoy and like and get value from. So let's go on to, let's see, foodie. So again, I'm just looking for stuff that's going to relate to our avatar. They love cheap meals and they love easy meals. That one looks good. Food, 8 boards, scheduled to queue. These look good. Food, and I'm going to put it in dinner, delicious dinner recipes, done. Stuffed tuna, that looks good. Kind of those family-friendly meals, done. Breakfast and food, done. So as you can see, when you use these tribes, you're able to see which pins are doing well, making sure that you're seeing what the pin looks like, how many reshares it has, and you can schedule it using the board list super fast. Let's take a look. So I just added a bunch of pins to our schedule. And then what I like to do to make sure everything's spread out correctly, I come in here and I will just hit the shuffle. But those are the quick wins. So you want to make sure that you're being that resource for your avatar and that you are pinning a bunch of other people's stuff, not just your own, and you're going to be well on your way to making Pinterest like your profile, making them understand that you are a valuable asset to the platform. And once you do that, once you get in Pinterest's good graces and you're working well with their algorithm and showing that you can pin engaging stuff, whether it's your own or not, doesn't matter. You want to make sure it's always getting engaged and clicked. Pinterest is going to start showing your stuff in the search and to your followers and just kind of pushing your stuff and helping you get that traction that you need to continue to grow your profile and build that traffic. So sorry that went a little long. Again, this is kind of exclusive training that I wanted to hit with our Facebook group. because a lot of people have been concerned about their profile and not really gaining traction and getting discouraged. And I just want to say, stay with it. You can do this. We spent 9 months trying to figure out how to gain traffic. Our first few months, probably first 3 or 4 months, we maybe had 100 page views total. This is the long game. You have to be patient as a blogger, so stick with it. Keep doing the right things. Make Pinterest algorithm happy, and you're going to start driving that traffic.